Hey guys, what's up? So today I wanted to do a video all about colorful eyeshadow palettes. Color is in right now. People are loving color. I have always loved color, and like 2 years ago I did a video sharing with you guys my favorite affordable colorful eyeshadow palettes. You guys seem to really like it, so today we're doing that again. Hold on a second, let me put on some gloss. Let me put on some Dollar Tree gloss here. These are all really affordable eyeshadow palettes. There's only one that is like borderline. Is it affordable? Is it not? But I'll share with that one. I'll share that with you guys anyways at the very end because I'm personally really loving it. But yeah, these are all drugstore priced eyeshadow palettes. Some of these, I think most of these you can't really find at the drugstore. But they're like these brands that are only online, but they're drugstore prices that I really love, and they have a lot of wonderful things. So I hope you like this video. Give me a thumbs up if you do, and if you want me to do a volume 3, or if you have any other suggestions that you want me to volume 3, episode 3. What am I even saying? If you want me to do another version of this, or maybe like my favorite natural eye palettes, my favorite lips, or whatever you want to do, comment down below and let me know. Also hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you're notified of all my future videos. Don't miss out on a video because I upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But yeah, let's just get on started. Okay, so there's two that are not the most affordable, so I'll leave those till the very end. First off, this baby. I think I got this off of Wish, the app. I like going on there to find like, actually I don't go on there that often, but I did go on there for like those brands that you've never heard of before, like the Korean brands and all those Asian brands that you've never heard of. This one I don't think is an Asian brand, but this one's called Attractive Scenery Cosmetics, and this one, it was super affordable. I think $5, but look at those colors. Absolutely gorgeous. This one is the one that out of all of them, probably pigmentation wise is more of the low end, but it is so affordable and fun to play with. Now the pigmentation's there. It's not the pigmentation's there. Let me clarify. This is the cheapest quality you're going to get in a palette out of all the palettes that I'm showing you, because these are super pigmented. I'll show you. Like, they're really pigmented, but the trouble with these is that you could possibly blend too much, overblend, and blend them away. They will disappear if you blend too much. But they're super soft. They're super creamy. I mean, can you see that? They're super soft, super creamy. It's a beautiful palette, but just be careful that you don't blend too much and you blend it away, and make sure you use a sticky primer with this particular palette. If I find it, I will try to link it below. It's the 12P palette, and it's just gorgeous. And if you're getting into eyeshadows, you don't want to spend a lot of money, you want to spend $5, something like that, just to try it. This is a good one to try. And I really like this one. This was a really good one. Okay, next, ColourPop has a lot of palettes that are just really good, colorful palettes. They also have single eyeshadows. They also have the, are they Super Shock eyeshadows, the creamy ones? And these two palettes I personally really love, but all their palettes are really pigmented, really beautifully colored. So check out ColourPop. I'll link them below. These are my two favorites because they have color, but they also have neutrals in there. So there's a good balance, so you can create a beautiful look with them. So this one's the Element of Surprise Colorful, or ColourPop eyeshadow palette. It's fun because it has the purples, the pinks, it has the reds, it has the coppers that are really pigmented, and it has pops of colors, but there's also neutrals, so you can create a well-rounded look just with this palette. And I'll show you like how vibrant that pink and purple are, as well as this copper down here. Like, these are really vibrant and really smooth and creamy. You don't have to worry about blending them away. yeah, the rest of these are really pigmented, really beautiful. This one too is the DreamSt palette. One of my absolute favorites. You have, you know, the teal, dark teal, the pops of pink orange, just really pretty, but again, has a neutral theme to it with pops of color. I thought I would mention these. They also have some eyeshadow palettes that are more colorful. So if you just don't care, you just want a lot of color, you can definitely find a ColourPop eyeshadow palette, but I wanted to mention ColourPop because they have some really, really good palettes. Okay, we can't go through a video like this without mentioning BH Cosmetics. No, I didn't mention these in the first episode. If you haven't seen that episode, I will put it up in an iCard because I did mention a bunch of my favorite BH Cosmetic palettes. But these two are my current loves and obsessions. This one is the Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and this one is the Modern Mattes 28 color eyeshadow palette. This is not the foil palette, which I shared last time, but this one is so gorgeous. Again, has neutrals, but has lots of color in here as well. Really pigmented and beautiful. One of my favorite formulas. And they're so affordable. I can't even they're so affordable, and I don't even have to try hard to show you the pigmentation. It's there, it's beautiful. I swatched this color, and I swatched this green so you could see the pops of colors, and I love that there's neutral sprinkled in there as well, and super, super affordable. Also, this one, Take Me Back to Brazil, is more colorful than the last one with less sprinkles of color, and this one has a mirror. And there's two shifting duochrome colors. This one has a white with a pink, and this one has a white with a lime green, and then you have your black, and then you have all these fun colors. So beautiful. Honestly, this one's nice. I'm not gonna lie, the colors and the softness. I just wish the pans were a little bit bigger so it was easier for me to dip a brush in there. But regardless, I mean, the color is gorgeous. The color is absolutely gorgeous. There we go. That was like a half wet. I had wet my hand with a wipey and it made the color come on weird. But can you see that? Can you see these pops of color, this brightness here? Like this lime green. In here you also have some shimmers, some mattes. So it's there's a good variety in here, and they're just really beautiful. They don't look chalky, they don't blend away. BH Cosmetic has one of the best formulas out there for the price, for sure. The same thing with BH Cosmetic. I can't mention a colorful eyeshadow palette or do a colorful eyeshadow palette video without mentioning Morphe. Morphe, the Jaclyn Hill palette. I don't think I mentioned it in the last one, but this is my all-time favorite. Morphe has a bunch of colorful eyeshadow palettes with just color, but I have to mention this one because it has the pops of color and it has the neutrals, and it's gorgeous. You have your vibrant orange, you have your fun colors down here, but Morphe also has palettes that are just plain color on them. I just realized now opening it, I'm like, this one isn't as colorful as I remember it being. But still, why not mention the Jaclyn Hill palette? Morphe does have some other eyeshadow palettes that are more colorful, which is what I should have grabbed to show you guys. But anyways, let's go back to an all color palette. This one's the Revolution Pro Regeneration Trends Mischief palette. Mischief Mattes palette. One of my all-time favorite colorful eyeshadow palettes of all time. Just beautiful. I love that there's names on there. I love that the names are written. I love that the eyeshadows are big enough for your brush. I love that they have a good variety. There's a yellow, there's an orange, there's a green. I just have to stop for a second and tell you guys what just happened because it's so funny, and I feel like a majority of you guys are actually interested. So I'm up here filming, you know, my husband takes the kids to the gym, they come back, and every time they come back, somebody comes up, one of the kids comes up, goes into my room, comes into my office, and the baby's sleeping in my room. It's my room, then my office. And so I'm always like, don't come in here because you're gonna wake the baby up. Anyways, so my oldest son comes in and he opens the door to my office just now. He says, happy, and I cut him off, you can't be up here, the baby's sleeping. being like, you need to go downstairs. Shh, don't talk, don't talk. So I take him to the stairs. He says, you know, his face is all down. I'm like, okay, what? I'm sorry, you know, like, what do you want to say? You just can't come in the room. And he says, Happy Father's Day. I'm like, it's not Father's Day. He's like, what day is it? I'm like, it's a regular day. There's no Happy Father's Day. He's like, oh. He like starts going downstairs, and then to tease him, I'm just like, Happy Father's Day. And he's like, Happy Father's Day, Happy Father's Day. So freaking silly. Kids are amazing. They'll give you the best laughs you've ever had in your life. Anyways, I was just like, it's not Father's Day. What makes you think that it's Father's Day? Anyway, so I swatched 3 colors of this palette on here. I swatched the yellow, the orange, and the purple. And then let's just get straight back into it. Like, let's not even wait. So I have the blue, the pink, see, like, these colors are really beautiful, and I'm not gonna lie, these 2 darkest purples are my absolute favorite to create a smoky eye with this. I have a tutorial using this palette. I'll put it up in an iCard so you can go check that out. But I love this palette. It is so gorgeous, and I still have it here because I'm going to continue to use it. I love it so much. Ooh, I have an idea, guys. If there is one of these palettes that I mentioned that you want me to do a makeup tutorial using, like to create a colorful look, comment below and tell me which palette you guys are interested in seeing me do a colorful look with. Okay, so the last 2 are not the most drugstore priced ones, but they're definitely a little bit more affordable. This one I got in a BoxyCharm, the BoxyCharm Pur palette. I think Beach Cosmetics sells this, but the reason I put this in here is because there's colors, but there's also muted colors. So they're not all colorful eyeshadow palettes need to be like very much like this, where it's like a pop, like huge pops of color. This one has a bunch of peaches and oranges and pinks and the purples, the blues, and it's just beautiful, but this one's a lot more wearable. I love this one. I'm actually going to do a makeup tutorial using this one pretty soon. A peach lover's look, but I love these. Like, I am obsessed. These 3 shades I've used the most, and then you have your pops of color here. This is like a shimmery, like pink color. I'll swatch them. Just like beautiful pinks and stuff like that. If you like that kind of thing, something that's more realistic and wearable, not so difficult to pull off, that's a good palette. And last, the Alamar Cosmetics Reina de Caribe Volume 1 palette. This is such a beautiful, colorful eyeshadow palette. It has 4 shimmer slash foils slash you can get them wet, and then 4 mattes here, and I've created so many looks. The look I have on today, the very natural neutral look, I did this makeup tutorial on my IGTV on Instagram, and I used only this palette to create a very wearable look. So you can create fun, crazy looks, you can get them wet to make them even more crazy, or you can create a very wearable, beautiful looks as well. Not that the colorful looks aren't beautiful by any means. I know someone's gonna say something if I don't say that. That's not what I mean, guys. Calm down. So I consider these definitely color. They're a lot more, like, the tones aren't so bright, but these are still, like, it's a very colorful eyeshadow palette. I mean, look at that. Look at that. I mean, look at that. I'm not digging in there extra deep. Look at that, and there's still color on here. Like, this is just a really good palette. She went all out with this palette. It is absolutely beautiful, and I love that she has this first highlight shade in there. I love that there is this dark brown shade in there. Like, it's just a beautiful palette. Seriously, it's one of my absolute all-time favorites right now. Just a really good palette. So those are all the palettes I have to share with you guys that are affordable, colorful eyeshadow palettes, or they have color in there. I hope you guys liked this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. If you want me to do more, do another episode showing you more colorful eyeshadow palettes. If you want me to do a makeup tutorial using one of these colorful eyeshadow palettes, if you have a request of any kind, comment below and let me know. I love you guys. I appreciate your comments, and thank you so much for those of you that are subscribed and that have joined the Bond Beauty community. But yeah, I guess I will just see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.